too much. And there's too much health, at least on Yana, and not enough bodies here as Rosethorn's still walking his way around. Newbie will take a couple tower shots. It goes down. Ayla picks up first blood. Maybe we'll see the response. There's the Heartbreaker, and Rosethorn gets one. Maybe want to go for two. Piercing arrows there. Paranoia's already popped to try and help. They're on top lane fighting as a double kill goes down. Dokla gets the kill, and Niles, we're tied 2-2 with Chaos.
He has been shoving in. You can see that wave with LeBlanc, and Ayla was able to make his way back up to the top side of the map. They're going to try to punish on bottom side here.
He's really low. There's the flash. Does Prismal survive? Oh my god!
Still hook shot, and then a Nori with the ultimate as well. Like, how are you supposed to actually find an advantageous fight?
Niles is just dead. That's a side lane solo kill for Dokla. Big Dokes is back in town.
This is insane now. It feels like GGA is just slowly bleeding and dying off in this game, and they're not doing anything about it right now. They've got these 2 kills for Rosethorn, haven't been able to force anything. The Gangplank ultimate hasn't been able to force much. Newbie hasn't been around the map getting the concussive blows, looking for aggressive plays. And now, just 1 minute before this Dragon starts.
They're stuck.
Like, they're stuck.
They're literally stuck. They can't do anything.
They're going to lose their top tower.
That's a tier 2 tower going down to Dokla as well. He has grown such a lead in that 1v1, but now turning into more. We will see the commitment come down from Golden Guardians as we set up for this Dragon. The TP already used by Yunbi. Niles does have his available as well to join the fight. Already TLA are setting up for it.
They are. They've got this kind of initial move into the river. They got a bunch of vision behind them. Airy.
He wanted it. He might get caught here on the side, though. He's getting very low. Paranoia is beautifully done. And now the re-engage from Inori. Can he get the fear off? That's going to be death sentence as well. Rosethorn goes golden. Yunbi is trying desperation here from GGA as Dokla rejoins the fight with his TP that just came up and gets the kill. Lethal Fisher does come across, but death sentence lands yet again. TLA will start up the Dragon. Looks like Dokes wants to go for the fight here, though. He's getting oh so low. He goes golden. Niles might be getting caught out. Hayri's back, and he's back in business, baby, as Newbie goes down. Meanwhile, TL still taking the fights, are also taking the Dragon. Hayri goes golden, gets a true shot barrage to the face, and Prismal gets his shutdown. Dragon finally goes down, and that's a Ocean Soul for Team Liquid Academy.
As previously prophesied, actually, Prismal's just going to go down
it's not over.
Nope,
Dokla is just so mean. He's so mean.
He's picked up multiple kills in just the last few minutes of the game. GGA, it felt like they were playing this like very stalling strategy where they're like, okay, we desperately need to get into late game form. These Dragons from TLA forced them into a situation where they're like, okay, we need to find a pickoff, we need to do something. Props to Rosethorn and Yunbi, who almost find a pickoff onto Hayri, but it's not enough. Even just that 1 kill probably isn't enough to win you that entire fight altogether after everything that they had burnt between the two. And they don't even get that one. He teleports back in, ends up being like multiple kills in his back pocket in exchange for everything and the Ocean Soul. Now they're down 4,000 gold and an Ocean Soul to a Team Liquid Academy composition that doesn't, it's not exactly the same kind of scaling with like Ezreal and everything in the back pocket, but it still looks great for them into this team fighting phase.
It absolutely does. And the Paranoia just turns everything around. So much lack of vision there, and not being able to act in key moments is the beauty of Adori's ultimate. And yes, the turnaround is there. They are scrappy. GGA do not want to give that one up. It doesn't matter. Now we'll see Dokla looking for another 1v1. Can Niles turn this around? Oh my god, he just gets obliterated, and that's it. Dokla is now unstoppable.
And Niles played that pretty well. He sidestepped a lot of damage there, but like that second Q auto attack was enough for half
like
his health bar.
3/4 of his health.
Yeah, how are you supposed to respond to that? At that point, you're just getting outstatted from the side of Dokla. And with your side lane now gone, if somebody has to respond to him, otherwise he's just going to pull bottom inner. And Team Liquid Academy comfortable pulling off the Baron. They're going to go for the 4-on-4 fight. They could pull off if they don't feel comfortable.
They find Ayla, he goes gold, and you still have to watch out for Dokla on the back. Rosethorn's already down to Inori. And they get back into the fight. Look at the back line, though. Dokla is on the back line. He's all by himself, but he's still taking him on here. He's still in the middle of everybody. And don't tell me he's going to get out as well. My God, he's still alive. And Prism, oh, he wants it. Yunbi wants it, but he can't do it. Yunbi goes down to Hayri, and it is catastrophe in this first game for GGA.
Hey, looking
so he's gone. Bye, Prismal. You stepped over the line. You were on your side of the map, and Dokla says no. Here goes round 2. Dokla at a little bit of a disadvantage here, but it doesn't matter. The gold lead is still there. just running into the meat grinder of Dokla is GGA.
I cannot believe what we're witnessing here. GGA, they slow bled out Dragons, lose a fight around Dragon, and then they're like flipping on both sides of them. Now Niles all of a sudden has absolutely no business being in front of Dokla at any point in the game, especially after that where a couple of kills went into his back pocket. They pull Baron. This is GGA who just got outpaced in this transition from like this beginning of the game into the mid game and into this like third, fourth Dragon area. This was a struggle for TLA yesterday. They gave up a lot to 100 Ds during this time period. They patched that up really quickly and punished GGA in this transition, and all of a sudden GGA, they don't get a late game. They're down 7,000 gold. Their side lane Camille is enough to probably just split and win the game on its own without 2-3 people responding. I do not know how GGA are able to stay in this game long enough for this Ezreal and GP to even have a fighting chance.
And the biggest thing that stands out for me right now is the fact that this team has come together with the hurdles that are presented to Team Liquid Academy, the things that have changed so late in the season, the fact that Spawn and everybody were able to come together and put out these kinds of changes so quickly, the turnaround that we've seen. And yes, this is only game one of a best of 5. There's a lot more to be said here, but just the starting notes from TLA is so much different from what we've seen growing over the past 6 days.
100%. In the midst of a split in which they were looking to compete, actually, and Dokka's just going to run
Dokka's doing Dokka things, okay?
Yes, he is.
Doesn't, you don't have to say anything. He's just there. Now we get the paranoia, and they're going to put the finishing touches here on the Golden Guardians. Change of Corruption hands from max range, and that's going to be Jan getting Yunbi. The towers are falling like dominoes now, and the end is coming quickly.
That it is. And again, to give props to the side of TLA, in the midst of the split, when they were kind of in that like 4th, 5th area, somewhere in there, and they had these substitutions for Dokla coming in when Jenkins stepped up to the main roster, when they needed another jungler, when like Mario stepped up to the main roster, it was Dokla and Inori who stepped in big for this team, and it got them into the 2nd place category, right behind FlyQuest for playoffs, and they came out in 1 with their original roster, but these two stepped in when the time was right, and today, they are stepping up big for Team Liquid Academy into a surging GG